Heidi Hacker and Matt Drake.
Good evening. My name is Heidi Hacker, Hacker, and I'm here tonight on behalf of the Forest Park Elementary community of concerned parents to address the portable classrooms that house half our student body as full-time classrooms. You may recall we came before the board last September to discuss several issues with our portables, most immediately the elevated carbon dioxide levels. We would like to extend our appreciation for the installation of heating and cooling units. While the CO2 levels have shown improvement, some of the portable classrooms continue to exceed the maximum levels for a healthy learning environment. Therefore, our ultimate goal remains to remove the portables and finish building our school. In the meantime, however, we are here tonight asking for your help. Please do not look at portable classrooms as equal to brick and mortar classrooms. They are not equal. Among many concerns, these portables have a smaller footprint, tighter spaces with less ventilation and less light compared to brick and mortar classrooms. Currently, some of our portables have as many as 33 students in them. These kids are literally sitting back to back, touching, because that's the only way they can all fit in this space. This is a safety hazard. Interface Engineering came to our school to inspect our portables. And on February 6th, Brett Borgeson, Senior Manager of Environmental Health and Safety Risk Management for Portland Public Schools, included in his report recommendations, portables maintain 30 occupants or below. With one teacher, this would be a maximum of 29 students. The projections for 2021 school year exceed that suggested limit and do not differentiate portable classrooms from traditional classrooms. We know that the board shares in our desire to prioritize a safe, secure learning environment in all of your schools, and we appreciate the district's support as we pursue smaller class sizes just for these portables. We are uniquely situated. We're confident this will not be a district-wide issue for you because Forest Park Elementary is the only school with 5 portables housing half of our student body. The majority of your schools have 1 or 2 portables in which the students visit them on occasion throughout the week for their electives. They are not there every day, all day. And on February 21st, Superintendent, you emailed the Plan for Student Investment Account Funding, which has been referenced tonight. In the body of the email, it was stated SIA is part of the Student Success Act, which was passed by the Oregon legislature last year. And one of the highlights included more optimal student-teacher ratios and class sizes. So it's clearly a focus of SIA. So we're here to ask you to please differentiate full-time portable classrooms from traditional brick and mortar classrooms, and moving into the 2021 school year, please, I'm wrapping up, set the maximum allowable students for full-time portable classrooms to 29 so that all students have a fair and equitable learning environment. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Matt Drake, D-R-A-K-E. I'm a parent of children at Forest Park, as well as a pulmonary and critical care physician at OHSU. In addition, I run a basic science lab that is focused on environmental exposures to the lungs. So I'm uniquely situated to be able to comment on the risks that elevated carbon dioxide levels pose. Now, this gas is clear. We can't smell it. We don't even think about it most of the time, but my life involves thinking about carbon dioxide a lot. Carbon dioxide levels pose significant risks to cognitive function. At the levels that are seen in the classrooms at Forest Park Elementary, there's a very clear connection between reduced cognitive function and executive reasoning. And when you think about the effects that that has both on a developing brain and the ability to learn, these are potential complications that'll last a lifetime for these students. So the science is quite clear on this issue. When we looked at the recent data since the installation of the new HVAC systems, in some classrooms, greater than 75% of the time that the student's in the classroom, those levels are exceeding the limits set by PPS. So these levels are a major concern, both to their learning as well as their lifelong health. There's associations between carbon dioxide levels and asthma development. And you can imagine how these going forward, things like headaches on a daily basis, eye irritation, even the minor symptoms can really interfere with learning. So setting the limits of students in these classrooms is the most actionable way to reduce the amount of carbon dioxide being produced in the environment. So this is more than just asking for more reasonable class sizes and better space within the classroom. We're talking about helping our children's health and focusing on our children's health and learning and development. I've included a letter with reference to some of the science and studies behind this, and you have my contact information in there as well. I'd be happy to chat on a more detailed basis about these effects. Thank you.
Thank you.
Amanda Weber.